When the farmer plants the seed in the ground, he doesn't go out there every day and say, you gonna grow or not? The farmer does what the farmer does, and he trusts the soil and the sun and the water to do what only the sun, the soil, and the water can do.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say something that a lot of people are going to disagree with me about, but that's okay. Just keep on living. You'll come to the same conclusion eventually. Every difficult thing that you've ever had to overcome in your life was ordained by and approved by God to make you strong enough for the thing for which he created you.
You're here because you want to get better at business, you want to get better at finance, you want to get better at something. Here's what you have to do. You have to master the game to win the game. What does that actually mean? Mastery is the ability to execute effortlessly without the use of conscious resources. You've mastered something, you can do it as effortlessly as tying your shoes, as easily as riding a bike, as simply as stating your name. When somebody says, what's your name? You say, well, my name is. That's how you want to master the principles that can make you better at business. You want to master sales, your marketing, your lead generation, premium value offer. You want to master principles that will take your life and your business to the next level. What you do is you take one mastery, practice it over and over and over and over again. You master level 1, then you learn the next move, master move 2. When you learn the next move, you master move 3, then you learn the next move. When you stack mastery on top of mastery, you will become one of the best in the history of the world.
The reason you feel like it's not working is because you've forgotten that all work works. How do I know all work works? Because that's what the Bible says. In all labor, there is profit. And see, here's what I can realize. When it's not working for me, then it's working on me. Here's the question I have to answer for myself. Am I willing to allow the process to work, the boring process to work on me long enough for me to become the person for whom it can work? Now, my brother's right back there. He'll tell you. The biggest wealth secret that I've ever discovered that's helped me make millions of dollars, and if you'll apply it, it will definitely take your life to a different level. And I discovered I can create any amount of money I desire to create, to buy anything I desire to buy, if I can figure out a way to create value for a large group of people with a big problem that they've got enough money in their pocket to solve it, and they'd be willing to pay it.
You cannot lose when it's your time to win. And when it's your time to win is determined by God, not you. Not me, not a guru, not your business coach, not the latest best-selling author. Times and seasons belong to God, period. The computers and the phones and the iPads and the tablets that we hold in our hands, because of the internet, this is now the land on which I build my business, on which I cultivate my crops, on which I create value. The internet is the land of the new agricultural age, but it's not agriculture. Cyberspace age. Like, now space is digital, which means now there's unlimited space for an unlimited number of people who are willing to continue to grow limitlessly. So you might want to check the source before you start running 100 miles an hour in the wrong direction and end up off a cliff somewhere. So here's what we got to do. We got to understand that the results that my life are producing, my life is producing those results automatically. And so, if I want to produce some different results, I have to reprogram my automatic mind. I have to be intentional, and I have to be aware.
And I went through this phase that things were hard, I would run to God. But then things got good, I would just go on my own again. So I made a decision that I need God all the time. This big new life that you want to go to, do you want to run in peace or you want to run in anxiety? You want to run in peace? Good, lean into God. God slays all my giants. If you'll make a routine to put 10 minutes a day to make sure that you study God, at least 10 minutes, that is a routine that will create an enormous effect in everything in your life and allow you to be at peace as we're recreating this new you. Everything that you say you do, I want to do it better. If it's sleeping, I want to sleep better than you. If it's having sex, I want to have sex way better than you. I want to raise my kids better than you. I want to run my team better than you. I want to sell better than you. I want to have a better mindset than you. I want to eat cleaner than you. I want you to think, when is this motherfucker going to stop? Never, until they bury me. Easy gets you nowhere. Just so you guys know in here. You want the easy road? The God of this generation is comfort. Comfort is the God of this generation. If you seek comfort, guess what you'll get? Discomfort. If you seek discomfort in here, which is, man, I'm gonna train every day for 1 hour. I'm gonna challenge my brain. I'm gonna stretch it. I'm gonna make 200 phone calls every day. I'm not going home until I sell 2 cars or I hit 200 phone calls, one or the other. It's a non-negotiable. When you choose that discomfort, you'll look up and your life is comfortable. You're like, man, my bank account's right now. Dude, I like me. By the way, everybody ask yourself this one question. If I do this, will this make me respect myself more? The way that I'm talking to you today is not as a sales trainer. I'm teaching you guys how to lead yourself. Don't let people talk you out of this. When you're in this room, don't let people talk you. I call them dream killers. These guys are out to kill your dreams. Okay? They're pussies. Okay? They've had it easy, so they want you not to grind. By the way, you know why they don't want you to get good? Because you'll fucking come up on it. Most people that tell you not to do it, they've had it easier and they're doing better than you, or they don't think it's possible because they don't believe in themselves. You know, when you say you're gonna do something and it hasn't been done yet, you know, inside there's something that says you're kidding yourself. You're really not gonna get this. I wanna tell you guys the secret to life is keeping that out of your life. You cannot allow voices like that. Listen, you guys, I'm honestly not very good at a lot of stuff, but you know how I've got this far, or how we've gotten to where we've gotten, is by saying we are good enough and we are gonna make it, and there's nothing that's gonna stop us. And that, you must stay in that place.
Hell yeah.
You know? Hey babe, I'm gonna start going to the gym, then you don't go. Don't say it if you're not gonna do it. Shut your mouth. Are you guys gonna grow your businesses?
Yes.
It's gonna require for you to anchor some emotion to get angry about where you're currently at, that you should be further than, and remember that shit every single day for the rest of your life. And if you can do that, you become the most dangerous person on planet Earth. Don't be afraid, okay? Like, the one thing that scares you the most is the one thing you need to do the most. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Sometimes you're like, dude, I'm scared. Good, do it. Do it. You need to do it. You need to do it so you can get that out of the way, okay? So now you have courage, because in order for you to get where you want to go, you're going to need so much freaking courage.
You have to be broke to appreciate being rich. You need that. So anyone who's sitting there going, oh, I want money, good. You need to feel how you feel now. Being poor is what's going to make you happy once you have money. This is a very key element to it. But I think it's the journey, not the destination, right? I mean, I said this the other day. Everybody understands that you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Everybody understands that. Everybody understands that. But they understand that and still hang around with fucking losers.
True.
It's like, is that not the ultimate mark of being a dumbass? If you understand that that's the truth and you don't curate your friendship and curate your reality,
Yes.
then you're a loser. I had a guy join the War Room the other day, my private network, and he joined, and we have multi-millionaires in there, we have a billionaire in there. I bought a Bugatti purely to add Bugatti owners to my network, so we have Bugatti owners in there. We have guys connected to the point where I can't even say you own YouTube, right? A guy joined, he's 19, he ain't nothing. He goes, look, I know I don't have any value to give, but I'm just here to learn. I understand that if I stand a chance to stay in the matrix, I was like, you're absolutely intelligent. So there's been 19 sitting around playing video games. That's the smartest thing you could have ever done.
Sure.
His life's going to change forever, right? Because he's around people who understand.
To hold people back from wealth is the people around them. Not only because of the mindsets of the people around them, but also trying to find people around you who you can truly actually trust is difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult, man. I'm telling you, if you get 20 people, 20 full-grown men in a room, and they can trust each other completely and nobody's out to snake anyone, even if all 20 are working normal jobs, but they pool their spare income, you will be rich. You'll be fine. The problem is finding 20 people you can trust, right? 20 people with normal jobs, even with normal jobs, you could pool your spare income. You could buy cryptocurrencies, you could buy houses, you could do whatever you want to do, and you would find a way to escape the matrix. At least, maybe not to the insane levels, but you'd all be comfortable.
And it's hypocritical, and it's done on purpose. It's purported by the Matrix. It's done to attack the baseline masculinity of men, because they don't want men to be masculine. Because when you're masculine, you say no to things. So they don't want men who are standing up and saying, I don't believe in X. They want to reduce our testosterone levels to our eunuchs, so that we sit and say, well, I may not agree with it, but what can I really do about it? It is what it is. And then they have absolute control. It's always been a small group of outgunned people who stand up, who are, to the detriment of themselves, too principled to allow injustice and evil to thrive. The best way you can improve the lives of women is make men, better at being men. It's good for everyone around him when he's good at being a man. So I feel like I'm helping them as well by extension.
What about these stories that came out that you've got cancer and lung cancer and then you were poisoned and these matrix attacks?
Yeah, so
Are you planting these stories?
No.
Are they making these things up?